banger of a video this week. I raced last week. So we'll look at that. How did it go? We'll also look at pre-race strategies, like what's the best workout you can do before a race.
Run fast, quickly!
One was what I used to do in high school, so starts and stops. And then the other one is what I did in college, where you do a little bit of work like at faster pace the day before, a couple days before your race. So then we'll look at the race. I think it went pretty good. But stick around, find out. Another solid episode in this journey to copy Jacob until I can PR in the 5K or 10K. Don't feel like the freshest today though, but that's why today is short. We'll be feeling good tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do like 4 strides, nothing crazy. Really like ease in, get up to top speed and then ease off. Don't want to stress the legs too much. And then I think we'll do 1 lap at like 80, 81, just to get the legs moving. It's nice to feel fast doing the strides. Like anytime I used to sprint, it would be like so just not smooth. And all the work I've been doing on strides.
Actually, mate, stride it out. Yeah, good work, mate.
And like faster pace stuff after my runs has helped a ton. Like it's the first time I felt smooth in a really long time. Don't feel like I'm out here fighting for air after doing, you know, 30-meter accelerations. So. Rocking the Enron shirt. Most of the YouTube audience here is like 35 to 45, I think, based on the stats. So you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, gotta pick the kit for tomorrow. It's gonna be cold though, so you don't get to do a fun kit. I might just have to bundle up, we'll see. Oh shit, someone lost a spike. Damn. I haven't thrown spikes on in 12 years, maybe more. I think the last time I did it was like a Boulder Roadrunner series, summer track series for a mile, 428.
Incorrect.
Haven't worn spikes since. I don't even know if I could do it. My Achilles are like made out of old rubber bands, old guitar strings or something.
Kids!
Oh, that's not good.
I think I've got an old pair of like steeple spikes my roommate gave me in college. Never bought a new pair. Cause what, they have 20 miles on them, if that. All right, last stride here. Just taking our sweet ass time with it. And then we'll do the lap at 80 and then get the fuck out of here. So in high school, before races, we would do like a normal, 4-mile run or something. And then we would do starts and stops, or starts and finishes. So you do like 6 seconds. And I think there's some like physiological thing about that, where you can, without like your body knowing it almost, or without your muscles responding too strongly, you get like 6 seconds. If that's true, I'll look it up. But that's why in high school, we always did like 3 starts. You just visualize getting out fast and then settling in. That was also part of it. So it's like 6 seconds hard, and then we get like another 6 seconds where you settle in. So we might do like 3 of those. And then we would do finishes, where it's just like finishing, you just visualizing.
And be the ball.
Having a good race and finishing strong. And then that was it. And then college, we would always do before our meet, like just 1 lap at kind of pace. 70 to 75 second lap. Just something to feel good, wake the legs up. For me, like my big theme is all about just visualization. There's no work we can do that's gonna help for tomorrow. Can we kind of tap into what the pace is gonna feel like tomorrow without going crazy? I did look at Drew Hunter's pre-race before sound invite. Looked like he just did 4 miles in strides. We're not that far off. I'm adding this 400-meter thing. Goal is to just run it even and not do anything stupid. All right, after strides, this is gonna feel so slow. Hopefully, we'll see. All right. I've been running so many like 90-second stuff with the double thresholds that like my actual paces are not very good. So it should be about 20 seconds through here. Yep. 37, too fast. God damn it. Yep. Well, 75. I knew that could happen after doing strides. Like the strides feel so good, and then you have to run slower. That was dumb. Wasn't that dumb, because hopefully that's what we'll be finishing at. Felt harder than 80, but didn't feel that bad, which is good. I'm done. Go home, drink a lot of water, eat good, just pray for good weather. You can see it. You can see that shit coming. Just hope it doesn't get us. Race morning, almost 7 here. Having some everything bagel. Look outside. This is crazy. The weather has been so nice for so long. Now we've got snow and wind. I always get nervous, even in high school. Like, we'd have dual meets every week, and like even against the shitty teams where I knew like no one fast was there, I still would get nervous. But that's a good thing. We'll tap into that, make sure we don't go out too fast though. Practice those 6 seconds accelerations and then settle in. Excited getting into town. All right, so I'm really upset about this one because I bought an Instago camera that attaches to the hat, had it on for this race, ran the race, recorded the whole thing, got a bunch of good footage, and I went skiing. I got stuck on like a black with my son, and we had to slide down head first, and I had the camera like around my neck for that one. Anyways, camera slid right off. I lost the camera before I uploaded the footage. So we'll just look at the sort of the Strava aerial map and we'll talk about it. Take a look at the race. Again, I feel so dumb. I had footage of the whole thing. You could really see how tight the turnarounds were for this race because they were super tight. And that was really frustrating because you just were like, you had 2 laps. It was a 2-lap race, and then we had to just like not stop, but you just do a full 180 hairpin twice. There was a group of guys, not many, like 5 of them, that we got out quick. I looked at my watch, we started, and we were just moving quick for the first like part of the race. The funny thing is, like, I never cared about that back in the day. Like, I never really looked at my time, or I never had a watch. I never raced with a watch. I just fucking raced. I went hard. I'm sure when I was a freshman, sophomore, like I paid the price and I ran really slow because of that. But as I got older and more experienced, I just ran hard and I kind of knew what that was. This race, it was like, I don't want to go out too fast. I don't want to go out too fast. I need to be smart. So I looked down at my watch. I'm like, damn, we're still going like 5:10 pace or whatever it was. I decided like, all right, I need to back off a little bit. And I let those guys get a gap. And then it never really like changed that much. And I wish if I could do it again, I would have just stuck on them because I think I would have ran a little bit faster. So first mile was 5:26. Again, the first like 800 of that, we got out pretty quick. And then I backed off and just ran pretty even, like pretty within myself. You know, you've seen it from other efforts. My max heart rate is 202, 203, somewhere in there. And I finished most of my races at like, you know, high 190s, 200, somewhere around there. And this one, I kind of checked out and I just got afraid of racing. I didn't race. It was like, I've been doing so much threshold work that it kind of felt like a harder threshold effort. I still ended up running 17:08, which anytime I say 17, like it just, I'm never gonna be happy with running 17 minutes. Racing is a skill. That's kind of the key here is like, and you have to know how to make moves, you have to know how to hurt, and it just takes a lot of racing to be good. But I don't know, I'm happy with the effort, I'm happy with all the training up to this point. I feel like things have been going really well actually from a training perspective. Like I continue to get threshold down faster and faster and faster. All the strides and like
The stuff I'm doing on easy days have been good too. So I think if I get in a bigger race, I get better weather, I do a course that's not such a turnaround, like I'm really not that far off to hit that kind of road PR. I think I can do it. I've got races coming up. This was just a rust buster. I think I'm gonna go out to Carlsbad. I know I was kind of on the fence about it. I didn't feel like training was going good enough to justify a trip to go race Carlsbad. I think training is going good enough to do that. So I think I'm gonna fly out, race Carlsbad, see if we can kind of break that road 5K PR. I haven't run a lot. It's a fast race. I just have to commit though if I do it. Like I'm gonna go out and I wanna blow up almost, because I'll be really disappointed if I kind of settle in and do what I did for this race. Like I wanna find the pain cave on that one. Thank you for hanging out. You stuck around. Appreciate that. Give it a follow if you haven't done so already, and we'll be back next time.